call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio State's offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the big fella. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking left. Got his man. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires complete on the crosser. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Caught on the outside, it's Donaldson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those 2.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The give out of the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. Finding open areas. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten champion.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Huskies, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams looking for a man, using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down, looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Handoff to the single running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Otten. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Boston. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Reads it, fires complete. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. From the gun, the running back has it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Donaldson. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They are up by 7 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit.
Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Williams will pass. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Tate. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Complete to the left, and they get him down. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Williams will pass. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The screen, and watch out! They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out.
No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pucks it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll try the run. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding...
Makes a grab for a big play. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into its own hands. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point.
Ole Miss and LSU, fellas, they've given us some classics, and we've got another good one brewing today. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game, and for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new Top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Gets the back moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Looking for room. It's Coleman. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams will pass. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a spot in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Wow, now, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Finds his man. It's Lawson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Turning it on. 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. They're trailing by 11 to Indiana. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He'll ride his man on the option. Gives it on the option. Finds a crease at the 20. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
On the run, it's Coleman. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Back to throw. It's Horton. With the catch, it's Otten. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tries to get it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Horton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
38, Washington, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
With the catch, it's Smith. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Man coverage is a bad idea against this guy. The Buckeyes always seem to have somebody that you can't handle one-on-one. Remember that great game Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93?
Joey Galloway, one of the most overrated Ohio State receivers that I've ever seen. It's personally ever worked with. But no, just speed, just big guys, great offensive, designed around guys that are game breakers out wide that really stretch the heck out of your defense.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
45, Washington, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Evans. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. A little release to the back. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. To the air, it's Horton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option, it's Sayin. Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Horton. The sure hands, it's Williams. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team.